don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Hello, horror fans, and welcome to Movies Make Psychos. Yes, we are not dead. We are alive. I am Andrew Fay, along with my uglier side, Mr. Brian Farmer. What's up, baby?
What's going on? What's going on? It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah. We didn't go nowhere. It's just, life happens, baby.
I was just feeling a little woozy.
Yeah. This time around, it was my life. I was going in some transition to jobs and shit, But
yeah, I just wanted to be known that it was all his fault this time, and definitely.
Yeah, I was clarifying.
All right, just making sure everybody knows. Piece of shit, not me. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't know. I'm not supposed to agree with that shit.
Too late.
It's good to be back. It's good to see you. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen you in person. I already miss your stupid ass.
That's true. Well, I'm glad the missing is one-sided, so that's nice.
Yeah. And as I was going through pictures to put up on here, I found one that we need to put on a shirt, and it's this one right here. Look at this beautiful couple right here. For those that are listening instead of watching, you'll see on the Instagram. I'll put it up there.
Perfect. You know what's awesome? My computer is frozen, so I have no idea what you're
so you don't. So you're like the audio listener too. Yeah. So yeah, it's a beautiful picture, man. It's you putting your beer can on my head.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a good time.
And I have a glazed look in my eyes. I wonder why. I have no fucking idea. Your eyes are practically shut.
Who's mine?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's an understatement for the weekend.
I think I need to put that in our Instagram story and with the poll on who's uglier.
Oh my god! I hope you get the most votes. I really do.
Be on the lookout on the Instagram at Movies Make Psychos for that.
Oh, it unfroze. Nice.
You're froze?
No, it's unfroze.
Oh, now you can see me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fucking A.
Hello, TV land. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, boy.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, dude. I think I was asleep in that picture.
Yeah.
Where am I holding it? That's the
little Yingling
classic. That's Yingling right there.
Yeah. Taken by our con mom, Mr. Joseph, who got right here with us.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, the convention mother, Joseph Canales.
Yeah, fucking love that man. I love him more and more every year. Just when I think I can't love him anymore, he just keeps on bringing it. I'm like, dude, I'm in love with you, man. I am.
Yeah, I think he won a TFW award for like best hugs at a convention. I think.
Sure.
I think he was the recipient for what is it, the last like 6 years running now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a high prestige fucking award too. So kudos on him on his 6 Pete.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Joseph.
Yeah, happy belated Mother's Day, you beautiful bitch. So how's life been since you returned home from Texas, Frightmare?
It's been okay. I got a lot of shit brewing, and got a lot of film work coming up, so I'm gonna be like super fucking busy. So I mean, like that's the only thing that's been kind of keeping me sane, and just the regular like 9 to 5 work scenario. But other than that, it's I miss TFW, man. I miss it.
I already missed it. The blues hit me hard after this one.
Yeah, I will say this is probably the best one I ever went to for me.
Yeah.
I think this was like the best like all around experience I had.
I did have a blast.
Yeah.
I don't have as many like celebrity run-in stories like I've had in the past, but I was just running around fucking getting drunk, which we'll get more into as the show goes on.
Yeah. I hope so.
Because that's all I pretty much did. Because I got the fucking shaft from my roommates. Thanks a lot, ladies. Didn't give me a goddamn dime for my room. I was fucking depending on that money.
Well, Jesus. You know what? That's what you get, man. That's what you get.
All 4 years I've attended Frightmare now. I've paid for the room. That's not going to happen next year.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah. So if you're going to be my roomie next year, you got to pay me in cash or fellatio.
Or Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Thinking about the future,
Is that still even a thing?
Yeah.
They did rename Staples Center to fucking crypto.com. Like it's going to be a relative thing in the next 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's it's the wave of the future. Online currency. Yeah.
So we're fucking Beanie Babies, and look what happened there.
So we're Furbies.
Right? So I don't trust it. I can't invest it. Kudos to the people that did invest it and cashed out at the right time, and people that might cash out in the future at the right time. Kudos.
I mean, I'm not surprised that you don't trust it. I mean, think about where you come from.
Right? We just finally got paved roads and the internet's. It's fucking great.
I think did you guys get an Uber yet out there?
No. We finally got DoorDash though.
Oh, you got DoorDash. Nice.
Yeah. My fat ass been fucking using that shit up.
I was gonna say, is it a game changer for you out there?
It has been for me with my fucking no car having ass.
Yeah. Well.
Don't have to order pizza today. I guess what I'm getting from Taco Bell, bitch. Yeah.
Are the delivery fees outrageous though?
Like it depends on what restaurant you get. Some of them are free, some of them are a little upcharge, and then they add a little additional shit to it too.
Oh,
so yeah, I'm paying a little extra for it, but it's fine because my lazy ass don't want to get up and walk anywhere. So
yeah, you don't want to beat the street with your feet. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I already beat my meat too much. Don't need to beat the street with my feet.
Well, I guess the podcast is going back to how it used to.
That's a nice segue into the streak is still alive.
Yes, yeah, the Undertaker streak. Nice.
Yeah. I was too drunk to even fucking pretend like I could get it up the whole fucking weekend. This was easily the most drunk I've ever been at TFW out of the 4 years I've been.
You don't say.
Easily, which is crazy because I mean, like if you look at my 2017 vlog, there's like this whole like drunken monologue thing that I have in there and shit. And so you're like, people are like, no way, yeah. Oh, and
I could have sworn there's some sort of like Bigfoot footage of like you drunk. Seen in people's vlogs.
I've got the series of photos here. Okay, my buddy Larry took a series of photos of me and this light pole, and it tells a story on its own. Okay, so here's the first one. I'm meeting my friend, the light pole. Nobody's talking to me. Everybody's back is facing us. Wow, I just now noticed that.
Yeah, that looks like a classic to me.
Yeah, and then picture 2, I'm pointing at something.
Are you guys having a conversation?
I'm talking to something, or I'm pointing at. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I discovered something, and I'm enjoying myself. Then the next one, I'm looking down, and it's like the whole. How did I get here? Fucking. It's like the whole where did my life go? What did I do wrong? But the best part about this picture is looking in the background, booty. That lady in the far background is just ass.
Would you look at that?
And then the last one is when I got the deer in the headlights, fucking Bigfoot. Hey, found you. You got me on the camera. And that's not even the best part of the picture. The best part is look at that dude over to the left. With the
dude, that's fucking you going to TFW. That's like a.
I was gonna say that I'm pretty sure that is me, and I time traveled to go relive my fucking good days. This is one of my good days.
That is you.
Me with my fucking ski slope stick and
old you was looking down on fucking new you.
I went to go visit my old self. Apparently, these are the good days of my life, so I hope I enjoyed them.
This is like Back to the fucking Future for an alcoholic.
Yeah, that was that nice little series of pictures that Larry captured for me. That was interesting. So now I'm probably going to have to take a picture of that light pole every year from now on.
I think you're going to have to, man.
I think it's kind of to be a tradition. Maybe
I think it should be a t-shirt.
Have you the light pole? The whole we found Bigfoot fucking action.
Yeah, we got to put you on like a milk card with that last pose,
Fucking getting caught in the fucking camera.
Last scene at the DFW airport. Yeah.
I look kind of happy.
Oh man, you loser.
Anyways, let's get to the beginning of it. So Thursday, we both go Thursday.
Yeah.
You're
Thursday.
already there when we're on the road.
I got there like 9 a.m. Tilly picked me up at like 9 in the morning. Shout out to Tilly for picking me up. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I was in Texas at like 9 a.m.
I think we were still on the road in Kansas. And I fucking hate traveling, so I had my fucking severe traveling anxiety in the back. So I thought my boy Colonel was driving his truck. No, we had his fiance driving her car. No, I'm not saying women drivers suck, but it was a woman driver, and I've never been in the car with her before. And yeah, no disrespect to her, but I was just sat in the back of the seat with my little Nintendo Switch. I was like, all right, Super Mario World. I know this game very well. It should take about 6 hours for me to go through all of it. It only took me 3. I was like, God damn it, I know this game a little too well. So then I started playing some Mario Golf, and then we didn't do too many stops because we wanted to get there because we knew our boy Farmy Farm was there and already drunk. We were getting the warning signs. Like, I think right when we crossed the fucking Texas state line, we got a farmer's drunk message from somebody.
Was there like an SOS signal in the sky?
Like you've been warned.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we show up and we get around and we go down to the little bar area and then we get a hold of you. And here you come with your Stone Cold beer. What? Your fucking broken skull beer. What? Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. I hugged you and I was like, where the fuck did you get the Stone Cold beer?
I don't even remember seeing you.
Yeah. You came and me and Colonel were sitting at a table and you gave me a big old hug. And then all I was just staring at was your fucking broken skull fucking can. I was like, where the fuck did you get that?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jared. Jared and his lovely wife hooked it up with that. A lot of moonshine. A lot of moonshine. Never had moonshine before in my life. Never.
That was your first moonshine experience?
Oh, that was my first like half a fucking thing of moonshine. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think it's gonna kick in the dick because it does go down pretty smooth.
It was like this like no pecan like flavored one, or whatever it was. It tasted like, I don't know, like just like a coffee milkshake. And then
I got a buddy that makes all sorts of different moonshine, and it's so good to where it's so dangerous. Like it goes down so smooth, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be fine. It's like a fucking daiquiri or something. Nope. Yep. Then it catches up to you, and you are on your butt.
Oh, I was on my ass. That was easily the most drunk I've ever been at a convention.
From what I remember, I think that was about the only time I saw you on Thursday. Then you kind of disappeared and kept moonshining away the rest of the evening, I guess.
You know, I was moonshining, and then I was I had to be chaperoned by the convention mother because I think I was going in a bad way fast.
Yep. Joseph was always there by her side when we needed him, man. Every fucking time. He's got like a teleportation device, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He just knows.
He just knows. He knows when he's needed.
I mean, he brought emergency walkie-talkies to the convention for a reason.
He always brings those motherfuckers just in case.
You never know.
That's good shit. And then the way they had the fucking getting your passes, they did it different this year.
Yeah, it was upstairs in the in like the room outside, like the door to like the outside where people like usually go to smoke and shit on the side.
Yeah, which confused a lot of people because they didn't really have signs that goes like this is for VIP and this is for the normies or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So I had to sit there and I asked like every other person in line. So this one, right? I get in this one? This one? Okay. Just make sure. Because I was catching up to you because when I saw how drunk you were, I was like, God damn it, I gotta be on his level or I'm not gonna be able to tolerate his ass.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. It just
do you remember getting your fucking passes?
Yes.
So did you have a Faye moment from 2019 or I didn't remember?
Only because I woke up in the middle of giving this lady a QR code.
That's when you came to Earth. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, but that was like for like a millisecond. I don't remember them giving me wristbands. I don't remember any of that. I remember I was getting my friend Jamie's shit, and then like that was it. Then we all stuck because I went with a little crew, and we all just stumbled away afterwards. But yeah, dude, I don't really remember it too much, to be honest.
The tables have turned. The turntables.
Yeah, how the turntables have turned. I do remember drinking like a whole gigantic jug of like Pedialyte. I remember that. It was like Barstool Sports brand. It was like blue raspberry. It was delicious. It was like a freeze pop.
That's a little chaser for your moonshine.
Oh yeah. But for some reason, I thought it was still a good idea after I drank that to have a couple more beers.
No, yeah, you're supposed to save your recovery fluids for the very end. Because then if you just add the alcohol on top of it, it's just going to cancel it out, and then you're going to be fucked.
Yeah, now I know for next year to get like 5 of those things. Or just don't drink as much. But, I mean, let's be honest, that ain't going to happen.
Fucking, he's got a fucking case of Pedialyte on top of his case of his fucking broken skulls.
No, I had like a 30 pack of Yingling and then another one of Shiner. And then I had a whole little baby bucket of Fireball.
Nice. That was my boy Colonel's fucking mission. Shout out to him for him and his fiance for getting me down there safe and sound, and we had a great time. But yeah, his goal was to fucking get like 4 or 5 cases of Yingling and take them back up here to Kansas because we don't have Yingling up here yet. It's slowly
Gotcha.
making its way, but it's not. But we just never got around to it because we were busy.
No,
fucking
he
being
he
drunks.
got the cases. I was with him when he got it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got like 5 cases. They were in the trunk. Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking A. Shows how sober I was the whole fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you do?
Is what it is. But yeah, no. Thursday, I was on my ass. But no, to find your shit, like to get like your passes, it was upstairs, and that was a little confusing. That was a little confusing because it's in such a tiny ass room too.
It was confusing at first, but it went smooth, so I didn't have any complaints about it.
Yeah,
we had like 10 lines like we did the last time.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it on Thursday. I will forever get it on a Thursday. I will never do it on a Friday. It's just it's madness.
The rest of the weekend, people were spending half their day in that fucking line getting their passes. And
that
shit.
will call line was like out in the parking lot. It was crazy.
And by the time I get it, all the lines were capped off. They couldn't even fucking get the autos that they wanted. So yeah, anybody that's planning on going to Texas Forever that's listening to this, you show up on Thursday if you can, because that's the best way to do it. Well, yeah. For selfish reasons, we don't want you to show up on Thursday.
Yes. There you go.
But still show up on Thursday because it's not like we're in a hurry to get downstairs because the con hasn't started yet. So, I mean, it's not like we're doing much on Thursday except for drinking. We have our own little fucking coolers on our fucking shoulders and shit. Everybody had one of those motherfuckers. I just never felt. Well, I guess I did fill mine up. It was just always gone by the time I got downstairs. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it doesn't last long in Texas, you know.
Beer didn't last long. It was going down way too smooth. I took a few power naps throughout the fucking weekend. I know that.
You don't say.
Because everybody was on the second floor except for me. I got put on the fucking 5th floor, and I climbed those stairs every fucking time.
Yeah, you were no man's land. Every time I'm just going to ask for that second floor. I'm always going to ask for that.
Well, because I got the email if I wanted to go ahead and pay for my room now, and I don't trust technology because I'm from Kansas, you know. So I was like, no, I'll just wait till I get there. And then Colonel said he did, and he got his room number, and he said he was on the second floor. I was like, God damn it. So then I went ahead and did it right after he did, and I'm like, hopefully they put me on like 2nd or 3rd. Nope, it was 5th floor.
Yeah, you were all the way up. Yeah.
I was pissed. But then people that were showing up the next day that I know got it, they're like, oh, yeah, we're on the 2nd floor. I'm like, fuck off. Nobody asked you.
There was a whole bunch of us on 2 and 3. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's on 2 and 3, and then I gotta go all the way up to 5 with my fucking shady ass fucking roommates.
Yeah, some people were on the 9th floor. That was terrible.
Is there that many fucking floors?
Well, I think it goes up to like 13, 14, something like that. It goes pretty high.
Damn. Okay, well I can't complain too much. So that was probably midway point, I guess. But still, I'm an out of shape bitch. So going up those stairs, I would have to like stop when I got to the 5th floor. Just had to fucking collect myself before I could crawl to my room.
Yeah,
and that's not drunk.
Overall, Thursday was nice. It was cool. It was kind of like just all the old like OGs seeing each other and stuff, and just kind of talking shit, hanging out. Like that's why I love Thursdays, because it's like the calm before the storm.
Yeah, it's to meet up with everybody that's gonna be there and just fucking bounce from room to room, and get some drinks and chat it up, and be prepared for the weekend to come. And and a show would not be a show without me having to go get a beer and have to pee. So if you want to tell a story, go for it.
Oh my god. Life was simpler when this guy had a piss jug.
And that right there is a prime example of why it's going to be good for when we record shows that I have to work the next day, because I'm not going to be fucking drinking and peeing every fucking 2 minutes.
But it's okay. I mean, that's true too. But at least you're going to have to edit that out, that whole gap.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, it's a good thing that I'd fucking be the one editing, so because I won't feel as bad for these little momentary stops here.
Right.
If somebody else is doing it, then I'd feel bad, and I would fucking bust out the classic piss jug. But
it is classic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave home without it, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, but back on a Thursday, I was sitting there trying to think of stories about Thursday because, we knew we were going to talk some TFW today. I don't remember fucking much of Thursday either. Like, after I started drinking, got my passes. Nope. Yep. Nope. The tornadoes didn't come until Friday, so I'll get more into that. But yeah. No, it was the hype. I fucking found my roommates, got disappointed that they weren't gonna give me a goddamn dime, and then it was on to Friday. Which Friday? Let's see. Friday, I woke up a little hungover. It's the start of my day. Oh, my meals for the whole weekend, people, is Pop Tarts and beer. Like it was straight up just Pop Tarts. I had Pop Tarts and Gatorade every morning. I had a package of Pop Tarts and 2 little bottles of Gatorade every time. That was gonna kickstart my day. Apparently, it got me through enough, I guess.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, little guy. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, little guy. Oh, and then Abby would force feed me some fucking cheeseburgers throughout the weekend and shit, just because she was trying to be a mom too. But sorry, that title belongs to Joseph. You're the stepmom of the con.
Step monster. Yeah.
But yeah, do you remember? Were you hungover on Friday?
No, actually, no. I was good. I was like,
you woke up, you're like, it's fucking TFW time, bitches.
It was like fucking whoop, boom, presto changeo. I was a whole different person. That I was ready to go. I was eager. So then Friday comes. Friday, I had VIP, so my experience was interesting. Even on a Friday, very interesting. Let's see. What was your experience on Friday? Where were you?
Friday, well, I remember waking up and just checking social media and seeing who's here, like out of my friends that were not coming until Friday, and trying to find them. And after I had my Pop Tarts, I started cracking up the beers because I thought that was a good idea.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
It was like noon o'clock about the time I started fucking popping the tops. And then there was just a bunch of walking around and seeing people, and then it was time to go get in line to meet good old Devin Sawa. That's how my Friday started.
Oh, and what did you tell Devin Sawa?
Yes, which I was a little intoxicated telling this story too, which I just added to the flavor.
Do you have a picture?
Yes, I do. So I've met Devin Sawa, which as I show you this picture, you can tell me who's who because I was referred to as his doppelganger throughout high school. And good luck figuring out who's who in that picture. Okay.
Oh my, Faye, which guy are you?
Yeah, there's one tell sign to where you know it's me, and that's the fucking TFW wristband. That's the only way you can tell the difference.
Yeah, that's it's uncanny.
Yep, no, that was part of the story I told him. Is okay, so my whole story was back in high school, Final Destination came out, and I was referred to as Devin Doppelganger for the longest time because apparently I looked just like him from Final Destination. So I was, and I was still a virgin at the time. So me being Devin Sawa's doppelganger, and he was the Tiger Beat fucking poster on every chick's wall, grown up fucking person. And this chick got wind of me being Devin's doppelganger, and she asked to hang out. And then so I'm telling the story about, okay, so thanks to you, I got to lose my virginity. And he said, oh, really? And then I told him about how me and this chick hung out. We went to her house. We got on her waterbed. We put in idle hands. And then about halfway through idle hands, bada bing, bada boom. And it's thanks to because I looked like him. And he just looks at me and said, well, glad I could help. And then he started
what he was really thinking is, we don't look anything alike. And who are you, you hillbilly fuck? That's what Devin Sawa was thinking.
I did make sure I pointed out, I'm like, I know that you age like wine and I age like milk, but I used to look like you back in the day. And then he signed my hand. Fucking hand right here. Bada bing. My little bloody hand.
Look at that. Sweet. What a hand.
What a hand. And then I had him sign a second one just because I was a big Devin Sawa fan growing up. Not just because I apparently looked like him. I never saw it. I never could see the comparison. But you're talking about it, people are like, oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah. I'm like, thanks. Now let's go fuck. No, but they never did except for one. And that was the one that took my virginity.
Yeah, that was the lucky.
That's all it took. Fucking Final Destiny came out. And then she had Idle Hands on VHS and boom. Oh, And he's gonna go get his Devin Sawa signature.
I too met Devin Sawa. My experience was I thought he was kind of a dick.
He wasn't as enthusiastic as I wanted him to be.
Yeah, I got that signed by Devin Sawa.
Nice.
Little hand, a little silicone.
Yeah, you got the higher quality hand. I just bought a fucking cheap fucking Spirit Halloween fucking hand.
Yeah, no, I don't know what I was. So they say don't meet your heroes, but he's not a hero of mine. I didn't really give a shit about him. I just liked the movie, and I was like, huh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna steal it. So when me and Devin, I was like, okay. I was being nice. I was like, how's it going? How you doing? Blah blah blah. And he was like kind of standoffish. He was just kind of a dick.
Yeah, like he seemed like he was forcing his generosity when I was talking to him. Like maybe he was just there to collect the Skrilla. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, why the fuck else do you think he was there? You think he was there to hear about your virginity story?
Well, I was telling that story that there were some girls in line behind me fucking laughing at that shit. And probably going, you don't look anything like him.
Yeah, they're like, was this person drunk?
Again, age like milk, age like wine.
Yeah, like fucking old rotten milk that was left in a dumpster.
Hey, in high school, man, I was a Devin Sawa looker, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. He wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I
was excited. So he was a little disappointing for me just because I was excited to meet him. He was the only guest that I intended to meet that I met over the weekend.
You were very excited to meet Devin.
Yeah,
but, that was kind of a bust.
Since I've known you, I was like, man, it'd be cool if they ever announced Devin Sawa. And then he wasn't even like just the original lineup. He was a replacement guest. He was replacing that Lance guest guy.
Yeah, he was just a last minute addition, I guess, or something.
That's why he wasn't a part of the fucking Chucky panel and all that shit. They just threw him in there. So maybe he was bitter about that. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. See, I thought that he said he didn't want to be on it. That's what I thought I heard, but who knows?
Yeah, so everybody has the hearsay on their theories and shit. But I mean, I still got to meet the man. I got the picture with him.
Did you meet him on Friday?
Yeah, that was the very first thing I did when the Condors opened.
How did he have a line when you got him? Or how was that?
When I got in line, there was a little bit of a line. I probably waited about 45 minutes
for Devin Sawa.
Yeah,
I waited 6.
You waited 6 hours?
No, 6 minutes.
Oh, 6 minutes.
Yeah, it was
because
the
people like me that were there to meet him got in line right away, so that's why I had to wait a little bit. But yeah, I would look at his line throughout the weekend, and it seemed like it was going through pretty fast. It was never outlandishly long. But that's because you had all the fucking different headliners and shit that weekend. Everybody was getting capped off from this line. What was your immediate? What was your first thing that you like? Who was your first go to when the con floor opened? What did you do?
Robert Englund.
Robert Englund.
Yep.
And it wasn't a 7-hour wait for you.
It was 3 hours for me. 3 hours.
3 hours. You went with the.
So
VIP.
I was happy with this TFW, but I will say the one big fucking oopsie that they did for him is that they had him sign for 30 fucking minutes, and then he went to go do photo ops for like an hour and a half.
They had him on so many different photo ops because you had the group photo op, and then just him and Heather, and then.
It's like a way to beat like a fucking dead horse, the price gouge. But I mean, my God, but that was fucked. So I've heard that the reason why he talks so long to people is because he has arthritis in his hand when he signs.
So he's got to let that shit relax a little bit.
Yeah. So that's probably why he likes to talk to people. I was just so burnt out because I spent my entire convention Friday basically waiting for him. I was just like, I'm burnt the fuck out. As soon as after I got that, I didn't even ask him anything. I was like, just sign these 2 posters. I was like, just sign my Mondo and sign this other one, and then I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's kind of what it was for me.
Fucking thank God that I've been to previous Frightmares and I've already met Lillard and England and stuff like that, because there's no way in hell I was gonna get any of them during this TFW.
Yeah, Friday. I got like nothing accomplished on Friday. I got Robert. I definitely would. I wouldn't have gotten him on Saturday. Definitely not. Even Sunday. I mean, that was just a whole shit fest. But yeah, no, I was glad I got him on Friday, and then I think that was it for me for the convention. Oh no, I got Sawa. I got Sawa right after I got Robert, and then that was it.
So I mean, that's nice little twofer on a convention evening, on the opening evening.
Yeah. It was, and then it wasn't.
Especially if anybody that's listening right now that got fucking rejected from getting like England or anybody, like fuck this guy thinking it wasn't a successful fucking evening. Yeah, you got to meet Robert England with your VIP, and you still had to wait 3 hours. You only had to wait what, like 1 hour in 2019?
Yep, I waited 1 hour last time. What a time that was.
So even VIP this year, you still waiting a long time. Which we can go ahead and touch on the whole fucking.
I would say I only waited a long time for Robert. Everybody else was quick. I got the other 6 autos I needed on Saturday,
which is crazy because considering Saturday is the most chaotic fucking day.
Yeah, it was a little weird this year. It was a little weird because like Sunday was super busy, Saturday was busy, but I thought Friday was busier than Saturday.
Think so?
It was. Yeah.
To me, it was too. I mean, because like everybody kept going, man, Saturdays are so jam packed. And I go down, I'm like, no, it's not, because I can actually walk through this motherfucker. In 2019, it was like fucking jam packed, like it looked like fucking Woodstock down there, and you had to fucking weave and wob and touch some asses while you fucking got through that shit.
COVID asses, get it right.
Right. But then I guess that's just because people were scattered about doing different things. This year, everybody was in like 4 specific lines. You had your England line, your Lillard line, your Nev Campbell line, and then probably the rest of the Scream people, fucking Skeet and Jamie. And
I got so on Saturday morning, the first person I got was Nev. I was third in line. Like it was easy.
Which made me feel kind of bad for the rest of the guests, because they didn't. I mean, their lines weren't long at all, just because everybody was busy waiting 4, 5, 6, 7 hours for fucking these other people, Lillard and fucking England specifically.
Yeah. So when I was because I got there at 10, I was like 9:50. I hopped in Nev's line. I was third. I was right to the front. So I got there at 10, and then she didn't show up till 11. But at like 10:30. I saw that Brooke Bundy was across the way and had no line. And I looked at the girl next to me. I was like, hey, I'm going to go get her. I was like, cool if I just go and come back. She was like, yeah, because I'm going to do the same thing when you get back. I was like, word, we're doing that then.
Hell yeah. Found your little tag team partner, did you?
Yep. And then I bounced out of line, went over there, got that, and then swapsies. Yeah, that was cool. And then after I was done with that, then I waited in line for Jamie Kennedy. I loved Jamie Kennedy. My favorite guest of that whole weekend.
The videos and shit that I've seen of him, he looked like he was having a good old time with everybody. He seemed like it was a lot of fun.
Nev was really nice too. I was expecting her to be a bitch, but she was great.
I heard she was a complete sweetheart. I heard the whole Screamcast was just fucking amazing with everybody.
Yeah. Nev's a lot shorter than I thought she was going to be too.
She does look a little taller in the movies, I guess.
Yeah. It's all those moving pictures. She looks way taller. They have stayed on apple boxes probably, but
they had her in that corner and started trying to walk by. I said, slow down, take a nice little peeky. I'm like, oh, there's Nev Campbell right on.
A little peeky, you fucking convention creep.
Yeah, it was my fucking 2 beers in my hand. Fucking yeah, there she is.
Yeah. One thing I hated was that new layout. I didn't like that layout in that second room.
Yeah, that's my biggest bitch, and that's probably gonna be my bitch every single year, is how they remodeled that fucking room, adding and making it a bunch of different little rooms instead of that big open
space. So tight in there. I didn't like it. Yeah,
it's fucking stupid. I mean, like, why did they? Did the hotel do that just for conventions like that, or did they decided to have like different like meeting rooms and shit?
I think they did for meeting rooms.
And then so now that's what we have to put up with every fucking year.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Because I like I said, I like to walk around, and like if I'm not gonna get in line, I at least like to like see him in person. Like, oh, hey, I seen you in that one movie. But with those rooms, I'm like, I can't see fucking shit.
See, because I remember like thinking back to yesteryear when we used to go. It's like you go in, then in that room, it's like they'll have a big guest right there in the corner, and then you're gonna have Mondo straight ahead. Right. I know Mondo's coming back next year that they said, but I'm like, where the fuck are you gonna put them now? Because like that's like everyone used to line up against that wall. Now, but that space is so tight now. I don't know. I don't like it. It's all congested. It's too like claustrophobic for me.
That wall is no more. Yeah, I don't like it. So poo on the hotel for that redesign. The whole fucking place was remodeled. The bar was remodeled, and they took away the bar stool so nobody could sit at the bar.
Oh yeah.
So Robert England stood and sat. Of course, he was at the bar. If you remember, was that Friday night when we saw him?
That was Friday night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So after we did the con floor, when we all met up at the bar area, and Abby had her elevator run-in moment with England, and then there he was. So I took
her Frozen moment. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, look at this girl fucking being starstruck.
Little does she know, fucking 3 years ago, this fucking you at the bar with Robert England. Tell your Robert England story.
Fucking loser, fucking get all excited over that. What the hell's wrong with it?
Hey, Robert, to buy you a drink.
Fucking, he got me drunk.
You bum.
I'm
glad I got Dick Warlock. Dick Warlock, like what?
He never had much of a line either.
I love Dick Warlock. He was cool. He also has an awesome name, Dick Warlock.
Right. But yeah, that was just fucking.
Yeah, I got an 8x10 signed by him, and then I got a NECA figure. I got that signed.
I keep forgetting that even fucking Brad Dourif, the legend in his own right, was there, just because everybody's so busy getting everybody else.
Yeah, and I remember seeing like all these people complaining on the like the Facebook group and all that shit, like this it was way too many people, blah 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 blah. But it's like people don't understand. It's a lot of that shit was just fucking rollover, and that's why there was that many fucking people there.
Yeah, the rollover thing was unfortunate.
I mean, I was a rollover, but whatever. I had a good time.
Yeah. I still had a fucking blast. But yeah, the rollover thing, it ended up being an issue, which I kind of understand. But then people complain about being too many people. I'm like, you're at a fucking convention, not just any convention, but like one of the biggest horror conventions in the whole fucking country every year. So yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton of people, like it always has been. It's just this year we had the extra rollover on top of everything that they sold just for this year, and it was a little bit of a clusterfuck. But like you said, I still had a fucking blast. I really don't have any complaints about it. Like anything that I bitch about is minuscule.
Yeah, no, I had a good time. It's just the only like real problem I had was just, man, that AC was non-existent with all those bodies, man.
Oh yeah, it never is.
That was the only thing I had a problem with.
That's why people go bring your deodorant. Fucking
that was fucking. You needed a sweatsuit for that fucking weekend over there, like that. Out of all the years, that was the worst. But it's because there was so many. Like I was like, did the hotel not pay the bill? Like what the fuck?
See, that's why I drink so many beers, to keep my calorie count up. Because I was sweating all that shit up. Gotta find my excuses, man. Gotta find the excuses.
You alcoholic.
Yeah. But no, I think the only thing I would possibly bitch about, because our personal opinions aside, because you've always been vocal about your feelings on the guests, and me too. But if you just look at it as a general standpoint, there were too many fucking headliners this year. You just need a couple of headliners where those massive lines are going to be, and then the rest are going to be, an hour wait or whatever.
See, I disagree with that. Because if Scream 5 didn't come out, it wouldn't have been that busy.
So you blame the Scream cast for the majority of it?
Oh yeah, definitely. But what I'm saying is, if Scream 5 didn't come out, then those 4 people as headliners at that point wouldn't have been as busy as it was. If Scream 5 didn't come out.
You think they would have even been invited this year?
Oh, yeah, of course. Absolutely. Well, why wouldn't they? I mean, they invite fucking random fucks all the time for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're all headliners for that ensemble, like a film itself at a convention. But what I'm saying is, if the notoriety, Nev would have had the longest line out of all of them, no matter what. But their lines wouldn't have been as crazy if Scream 5 didn't come out. My opinion. Right.
And then we got Scream 6.
Because it made people, it made it cool to like Scream again.
Right. Yeah.
Think about all the noobs, all the younger kids and shit that were there and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like
whole new generations coming in.
That's what I'm saying. But if Scream 5 wasn't there, it wouldn't have been as popular for them.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
And now we have Scream 6. We can talk about Kirby returning. Yeah, baby. I hope she has the short hair again. She probably won't, but I like that.
Shut your horse mouth. Yeah.
She's probably gonna have long hair and look like a fucking skeevy hoe, but I don't know. I'm just glad Kirby survived.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No judgment here.
Yeah.
And maybe she'll get announced. A person they need to announce that didn't fucking announce, which I'm glad they actually didn't, considering how the lines were this year, was David Arquette. Now I'm glad that they didn't after seeing what happened throughout the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of people. His line would have been nuts. I think his line would have been crazy.
He's still crazy popular for sure. And like before they announced Devin Sow, I was all hyped for Carl Weathers, and I only got to see him one time throughout the whole weekend, and that was on Sunday evening because he was down getting some coffee or whatever. And I just stopped and was like, "Can I shake your hand?" And he didn't say anything. He just turned, shook his hand out, and fucking left. I'm like, all right, cool. There goes Apollo.
Nice.
I heard he wasn't the most pleasant person.
Yeah, a lot of these guests weren't the most fucking pleasant. I'm like I'm a little surprised because I mean it's really is like a fan fest, you know what I mean? So I'm just a little surprised. But the people that I liked, that I was like excited to get, were super cool to me. Dick Warlock was great. Nev was awesome. Jamie Kennedy, he was cool. I walked up to Jamie Kennedy, he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I saw him right on the back of some chick in a video.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. That was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great. So I'm glad a lot of people got some cool stories with Lillard and Kennedy and Skeet.
Yeah.
He was one that I wanted
Leslie
to
Dean wanted to hang out. She asked if we had vodka.
I know that poor girl never had a fucking line. That poor girl. I wanted to stop because she had those autographed 3D glasses. Like, man, I want a pair of those. But then I just kept wandering around. I should have stopped and got a pair of those. I thought that would have been cool.
Yeah, no, you should have.
So, like, the randos that I met, I had a good old fucking Tom Savini here. I finally met him. He's there every fucking year. Finally met him. The good old photographer in this picture is good old Farmer.
Yep. Let's look at that framing. Beauty.
Yep. Yeah. Picture perfect framing. But no, and he wasn't, I always heard that he's a dick, and some people argue, no, he's not a dick. He's just in a mood or whatever. To me, it was just kind of boring. I went through and he signed my shit, took a picture with him. Thank you.
I mean, wasn't he a nom? I think he was a nom.
Was he?
Yeah. He was in the war and shit when he was younger. So
that's a random adding that you're adding.
Well, no, I mean I think that's what kind of plays into him being a dick.
Oh, it's where he comes off as a dick.
Yeah,
he's really not.
Yeah,
because if you see that documentary, he seems like a fucking legit dude.
Yeah, especially in like cameos and stuff like that. I saw like he seems nice, but at a convention, so I was just like, oh, he's a dick. I mean, I'm a dick, but I mean, I've never actually met Savini either. People got
always
me
my
his
thought
auto
too.
for me, but
no. So what? He didn't stand up and jerk you off right away. I'm sorry he didn't fucking do that, but he's you got to strike the conversation. I'm pretty sure he'll answer any questions you have for him and shit. I just didn't have any questions for him.
Right.
I wanted to talk
you
about
picked the most fucking obscure autograph too for him to sign.
Yeah. I got it fucking right here. I don't even know why I picked it. But... this fucking thing right here. I don't even know what the fuck's that from. Is that just like a random fucking print of him?
Well, the only thing I could think of, like with the vampire shit, was Dusk Till Dawn.
Right, but then you would think it would be his fucking cock gun.
Yeah. Mm.
I guess I picked it because it was the biggest one out of everything that was on his fucking table.
Size matters, yeah.
Yeah, it does, ladies. Wait, no, it doesn't. It does not matter, ladies. Don't listen to that. Fucking A. I don't even know if my dick works anymore, so I don't know.
I mean, it probably doesn't. But I think overall, like I had a good time. I thought it was nice. You could definitely feel like some shit was missing. I feel like
it had a different vibe than years past. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, not having Shockwaves is weird. Not having Mondo is weird. Not having like the poster guys out of there too. Like, I don't know. It's just it seems kind of off without like the certain people that are like grown accustomed to seeing every year. I think.
What's some of the shit that you bought from vendors?
I really didn't buy much. I really didn't buy. I bought some shirts.
I was with you for the shirts. And this is a good story too, because we're looking at the shirts. What table was that?
Oh man, I don't even know. It was I think T-shirt Joe. I think it's T-shirt Joe.
It was
shit.
the table that had the cheapest shirts out of the whole fucking.
Yeah, T-shirt Joe. It was yeah.
And you're looking through, and you just asked him if he had a size fat, and he wanted you to be more specific, and so he said what 3X, I think.
Yes, yeah. No, I was looking at all the
through.
shirts. I'm like, yeah, because he had like 300 fucking shirts, and I'm like, all right. I'm seeing a couple big boy ones. I'm seeing like smalls, mediums, and then I just look at the guy. I was like, hey, listen, I'm looking for shirts. Do you have anything in a size fat? And then he was just like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a fucking 3. He's like, I got up to 5X. I'm like, well, I'm not that fucking big. I was like, I need. I was like, you know, like a 2 to 3, like preferably give me a 3. You know what I mean?
Right. And and he was going through, and he's like giving you like specific movies and shit, and you're like, I don't care if you got it, give it.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy I got that spooky shirt. He gave me a Spookies one.
Right. But then
I did buy the Spookies Blu-ray. I did buy that, so I'm glad I got me a little spooky shirt to go with it. And Shivers, I think, was the shirt I got too.
So I remember one of the shirts I asked you, I was like, have you even seen the movie? And you said nope.
Yeah, it was Shivers. Yeah.
If you got my size, give it over.
Give it over. I'll fucking buy the movie again.
Right, I'll watch the movie later.
I'll grow to love it. Just give me the shirt.
Right.
That, and then I went to London 1888, but I think they changed the name to something else so they don't get in trouble anymore. And they had like a little mystery tea box. It was like $10 for a shirt. I was like, fuck it, I'll roll the dice. I did it. I put my hand on the first shirt. I was like, nah. And then I grabbed the second one. And then I opened up in the room. It was a fucking Lost Boys shirt. I was like, booyah.
Boom.
I was like, I love it when a plan comes together. It was like it was meant to be.
So yeah, I just bought some random movies because, you know, I didn't have the cash that I was expecting to have, that I was expecting to get from my roommates. I know they're not listening, so I can talk all the shit I want. But,
yeah, there you go.
But I did get some Vincin, some little Vinegar Syndrome. I got the TC 2000 with Billy Blanks from the Tybo fame.
Joseph just posted TC 2000 too, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I watched that and I was like, this is fucking one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. So I went straight to the Vinegar Syndrome website and got the other Billy Blanks movies they have too. Talons on an Eagle, or Talons of an Eagle. Yeah, got that. It's still just as amazing. So I'm hoping they get the ones that they have with it. Billy Blanks did 2 movies with Roddy Piper. And I'm hoping that they fucking announce that for the little halfway sale coming this month on May 27th. Little Vincent plug, I guess.
Nice. Very nice.
And then I got a couple of Severin films. What was it? Endgame and Skin Deep. Skin Deep. That was a fucking weird movie because it has Warwick Davis. His name is Plates in the movie. And the reason why his name is Plates is because he has a backpack full of plates and he chucks them at your head.
It sounds like an old video game for like.
It's Sega. Like a fucking. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Down syndrome is what this movie is. It's a fucking
your child.
Right. It's a fucked up family with their own weird little quirks and shit, and his quirk was fucking chucking plates at people.
Yeah, I bought some DVDs. I remember I know Spookies is one of them. I got Perfect Strangers, and I don't remember what the third one was.
What jumped out at you about Perfect Strangers? Have you seen that movie before?
I've never fucking seen it. I just like the cover.
You just like the cover because of the chick in the window or something?
Yeah. And I like the because it was in pink and shit. I love pink. I love hot pink. But yeah, it was on the slipcover. I was like, that looks cool. I was like, I like this picture. I'm gonna get it.
Right on. And then I bought a Clay Guy because any previous viewers of past fucking shows that we've done knows that I love Hannah Fierman. So I had to get the fucking VHS fucking split head fucking succubus. Because that's another thing too. Usually I buy the pint glass. I didn't this year, but I always try to make it a point to buy a Clay Guy every year. Because I think that's cool. Yeah, there's a TFW pint glass for you. But yeah, I love Clay Guy's shit because obviously they're handmade because, you know, they're not fucking perfectly sculpted. No offense to fucking Clay Guy, but that's what I love about it is that you can tell it's handmade and hand painted and all that shit. So
he's Clay Guy.
Yeah, he's fucking Clay Guy. And I debated between that and Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp. her.
I mean,
picture.
she's already signed her dick, so you might as well.
Right, but since the ink on my dick faded off, I didn't get her because otherwise I would have got that one just to sit next to my dildo. But now I
did
just
you get
have
it? Did you get the hand sign and a paint pen?
Yeah.
Smart man. Smart man.
Yeah, and he jacked my paint pen too. I paid $8 for that paint pen so it'd be nice, bright neon green, and then he signed it and then just threw it into his little pile. And I was drunk and that went, all right. I just fucking walked off.
I stole my pen.
Yeah, motherfucker. And then I walked by Sunday and I looked at his table. I'm like, oh, there's my pen.
It's right nice. There. It's going home with him now.
Yep.
Oh, nice. You're the fanatic. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, I wanted to tell him that too, how people wanted me to cosplay as Moose from Fanatic as I met him. But that probably would have just made it more weird, especially since I was a little intoxicated and telling him about how he helped me get my dick wet. So
yeah,
that would have
way back when. Yeah.
Then he probably would have not even have forced the been politeness. He probably would have acted like the dude from Fanatic, like, get the fuck out of my face, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. He looks like an asshole though.
Yeah, I can see that. That was a little bit of a disappointment for me. But yeah, the whole weekend I was fucking shit faced.
Yeah.
Took some power naps Saturday because I was like, man, I'm not getting in line for anybody. So I fucking took a power nap about noon on Saturday and then went back downstairs.
Yeah, but, I mean, overall it was a good weekend. It was a good time. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. I found it laughable seeing all the complaints people had about the convention. I don't know. It's like a lot of people, it's like they've never really been to a con before based off some of the shit that I saw. But yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. I got all the autos I wanted. I had no problem getting everything I needed. So it was a good time.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to address, I learned that I do have some hate from an old friend of mine. I'm not going to name drop anything. But, you know, I'm sorry. Apparently, I said some shit on a past show that rubbed him the wrong way. If I remember correctly, it was more of like a ball busting joke than anything. But he took it how he took it, and I learned that he's not happy with me to the point where I even saw a message of "go die" or something like that. And I'll just say that you know, no love lost on my end. I'm sorry that I offended you. If you're watching or listening or whatever. My apologies, no love lost to you, and you know I wish you the best, and hopefully we can, you know, fucking make up our differences and have a fucking good time next year. But everybody else, I mean, yeah, there's people that expected to not like me, and then we ended up having a fucking good time the whole weekend and shit.
Fan club was there.
Fan club was there. Oh yeah, for the people that don't stop a fan, the Frightmare girls were there. And they hung out with us on Sunday night, which Sunday night was probably my favorite part of the whole fucking weekend. After the con was over and we're all out on the fucking patio, me, you, our con mom, Colonel, Abby, fucking everybody's just out on the patio. Tilly, yeah.
Fan club.
We were, and I still had a fucking great time. It was a laugh a fucking minute that night. Like, I remember that more clearly than anything, and I was even hammered during that. But I just remember laughing nonstop to where my face hurt. And the only thing that stopped the night was because it started raining. So we're like, oh, I guess that's our cue to go inside.
When I was going back to my room on Sunday, when I left you guys, I remember there was some girl in just a t-shirt in the hallway. She was like, she was like, oh, I thought you worked here. She was like, somebody's supposed to come bring me toilet paper. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, porno started out like this. So then I started walking up towards my room. I was like, all right, well, you know, good luck with that. So I started walking towards my room, and then what I do? I said, I saw in front of some like random room. There was like 3 rolls of like brand new toilet paper, like right in front of the door. This is also 1 a.m. just about, guys. So 1 a.m. This is so I find that I take one. I'm like, I yell down the hallway, t-shirt girl. And she like pops out again. And then I walk up to her, then I throw that to her. She was like, thank you. I was like, you know, this is what I do, you know.
But yeah, and then fucking pictures like that we took here that we've already shown. That was on Sunday night when we were all hanging out. And I guess at one point Matthew Lillard was standing behind us in the window. That would have been awesome if he would have turned and fucking smiled in the picture right behind here. But I was just too drunk. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna chase. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not starstruck this year. I'm just fucking.
Wait, who's in that picture?
Well, Matthew Lillard was in the room behind us, like right after we took this picture.
Oh, nice.
It'd have been cool if he would have made an appearance in the background there. But
Photobombed us.
yeah, you said it was probably one of the most fun Texas Frightmares that you've attended.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
I had a great time. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of those, running into guest stories like, pissing with Ric Flair or getting drunk with Robert England or, like running into Tim Curry or talking to Keith David and all that shit. All those different random stories.
Argento giving him a cigarette.
Just smoking a cigarette with Argento and all that shit. And Lance Hendrickson.
Robert England buying him 17 drinks. The good stuff.
Yeah. Didn't have any of those stories this year, but that's fine because I had a great time. It was a long 3 years coming. Very fucking long 3 years. And it was like a big release. Once I got there, I was even like hitting Colonel. I was like, dude, I'm fucking home, man. I'm about to see my peeps. Got to see some familiar faces. Shout out good old Joe Manganaro. Looked like he had a good time. It was good.
Oh, yeah. Joe was there. Yeah. Yep,
good seeing him. He got his little prize piece of the Texas Frightmare signatures. Or not Texas Chainsaw signatures. Which that was cool too. How they did the photo op in front of the van, and how they literally got every living member left of that movie there that weekend.
Yeah, that was a cool reunion. I didn't get anything I wanted to, but I was just like, it don't make sense if I can't get everybody else because I like complete cast pieces. So
right,
not happening.
But it was still cool that they pulled that together.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
Obviously, I guess the dude that played Grandpa in the movie, he was mingling with the people, getting drunk with everybody, fucking having a good time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people had a lot of cool stories with him. So the people that were bitching about the weekend, I mean, like, if you don't like it, then don't fucking come back next year. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's a good time. It's a convention. You're gonna run into you're gonna have your long waits, you're gonna have your run-ins, you're gonna have your hot rooms, you're gonna have all that shit. It's a convention.
Yeah. Shout out to Austin, the red shirt. He is the man. Works for TFW guy Austin. He's the jam. Good dude.
Now, what's your opinion on? Because some people think they need to move it to somewhere else besides the hotel, and some people want to stay at the hotel. I wanted to stay at the hotel.
It's the best location for it. It's so convenient. Like
especially
for
convenient.
them. If they haven't moved yet, they're not going to move.
No, and they don't need to. Because if they move, that just means that it's still going to be a clusterfuck. It's just going to be...
People were saying there was 9,000 people there. That's such horse shit. There was not that many people there.
Right.
Like, no. Like, people were like, oh, it's going against fire code. Like, they're just selling more tickets and keep selling more tickets. It's like, no, that didn't happen. Like,
no.
A lot of it's just bullshit. Like, I've been very critical of Lloyd over the years, but you did all right. You did all right, pig. You did all right. That'll do.
I think one thing I would just suggest if like Lloyd ever asked or anything is if you want to put a cap, like a smaller cap on the tickets, then just increase the ticket prices like an extra $10, whatever. We're all going to pay it.
Yeah. So
that'll help make the ground for the tickets that you don't sell because you put a lower cap on it. That'd be my only suggestion, just to make it more free flowing. But if not, I don't care because I'm still going to have a great time. I've made a lot of friends and still continuing to make a lot of friends, and it's good to see old faces, and it's good to see this motherfucker right here. Damn good. She in 3 long fucking years. I had a good time. I think the only thing I'm gonna do differently than I did this year is wait until like the evening time to open up a beer, not when I fucking wake up. I don't want to be that fucking hammered the whole fucking weekend. I want to enjoy myself.
I would say Thursday was the most hammered I was that whole weekend.
Right. Yeah, that's my biggest regret. It's just how drunk I was that whole weekend. I'm not going to do that next year. I'm going to, take it more in, experience the con more. And I plan on buying just a bunch more fucking movies. And now I'm hooked on the obscure fucking movies that I bought. And now I'm like, okay, I need more of those.
Look at you, fucking, who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Right. And then fingers crossed that they announced some guests that I want. But I've pretty much met everybody that I've wanted to meet.
Man, I was just having this conversation the other day with somebody. It's like, like a decent amount of a lot of the shit that I have like signed and stuff. And like a lot of it's like some of it's like some big shit, but I'm just like, I think I've met everybody I've ever wanted. You know what I mean? That's alive.
I think so too. Like some cool names for me would be fucking David Arquette, obviously. Cool name for me, Fruza Bulk. I want to meet her. I was thinking that while I was watching The Water Boy the other day. Poopies from Jackass. Let's bring him in. No, but seriously, like Kevin Smith, he's got a horror history. Why not? You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out the next couple months. A couple people are gonna drop, so we'll know.
But now I've learned, like, yeah, like guest announcements are exciting for me, but that's just not what TFWB is about for me anymore. Now it's just going down and having a good time and mingling with people and partying up. If you get some autos during the weekend, fucking awesome. Get some cool shit, awesome. But really, for me, it's just kicking it with the peeps.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they're going to announce Jackie Earl Haley. I believe that's what they said they were going to do for 2023. But like, I'm not even going to need him. I'm going to get him in November, and I'm going to get him on that neck of glove, and then like that's, you know.
So you're saying you'll be ready to party hardy next year too, huh?
Oh yeah. TFW, baby.
We'll have to get some more broken skulls. What?
Yeah, I'll have to ask Jared to go grab that shit for me.
Yeah, Juggalo Jared. Fucking do it. Fucking get it. But yeah, and hello to all you people that we saw and met and hung out with, and new time listeners. I hope you guys come back and check us out. Follow us on Instagram at Movies Make Psychos, Facebook Movies Make Psychos, and for audio, we're across Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that shit. So,
everything under the sun, you'll see us everywhere.
We got some. We're just kind of like free ranging it now. Coming back into this, we're not going to do straight up. You know, we're going to talk about this movie and have a new movie every week. So we're gonna change it up to where I don't even want to call us even a podcast anymore. We're just a show now. We're the Movies Make Psychos show now. We're entertainment value. We're an escape for we're vicissitudes of people to get away from all the crazy shit. So.
Who fucking gave this guy a fucking thesaurus? That's what I want to know.
Oh, vicissitudes.
Yeah, holy fucking! Should you Google that when you went to the bathroom? What the fuck?
No, that's a random word that's been in my vocabulary.
So overall, I'd say TFW was great. I had a good time. Yeah, it was hot as balls. There was a lot of big fucking lines, but you know what? That's good because horror is thriving, and that's good for everybody. So
I'm glad you had a good time because you've always been one that's bitched about it in the past. So
oh
yeah, you had a great time,
man. You know I love to hate. Yeah, no, it was cool. I had a really good time. It was good seeing everybody. Yeah,
can't wait for next year.
Can't wait till next year. Can't believe those words ever came out of my mouth. But yeah,
you were thinking that this was going to be your last year for a while, but
yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah,
we had such a good time though. They're like, nope, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna beat all these other newbie fucks to get the VIP pass and then get the hotel right away.
Right? That's the main goal, is to get that. Well, right on. Well,
also, just so everybody knows too, if you stay at the host hotel, if you piss on the floor, they will not charge you. I'm not saying I did it, but I'm saying somebody close to me did.
I forgot about that story. It was me. Spoiler alert. I stood up and took a piss on the floor, and then my roommates left. They didn't pay shit anyway, so who gives a fuck?
You know, if Faye really knows how to fucking clear a room, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
but with that said, TFW was great. Can't wait till next time. Lloyd, you did awesome. It was a good time all around.
Yeah, fuck the haters, Lloyd. It was great. And
looking forward to seeing some more people next year that didn't go. A lot of the usual suspects didn't go this year. So
right, but it sounds like a lot of the usual suspects are going to return next year is what everybody's talking about. So it'll be in a much bigger, grander party of the people that we know. It's going to be a good time. And our new audience, fucking stay tuned. We all back, and we're coming in hot, and we don't know what we're doing yet, but it's going to be fun. And we want you to participate. For your ear holes, your eye holes, and even your mouth holes when we piss you off. Fucking break. I've been Andrew Faye.
I've been Brian Farmer.
Well, check y'all later. Go fuck yourself.